Well, good morning, world. Welcome to TeamODZ Live. And look,
Hi, world.
it's Rick and Andy, and another climb. Let's go, Rick.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
I just said.
This road show. Are we gonna go really fast today?
No,
Okay.
we don't need to.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend it.
But yeah.
Definitely been in quite the climbing mode lately.
We must only have a couple more of these to go to get our first badge. I think you're one ahead of me. So this
One or two.
This one might do it for you.
Oh, are you that high up now?
I don't know.
If I remember this one correctly, this one has a lot of changes, as we can see. But then at the top, it gets really steep before the end. This was one of the Vuelta a España climbs. My last time up was 30 minutes, I guess. We're not going to get that. I was already doing 3.5 watts right now.
No, and we're certainly not going to get a 24-minute time either.
Nope. I wasn't even using a climbing bike when I did it. I have a plate in my back wheel there.
I could take a coffee stop in 6 minutes.
I have 18 minutes.
I guess
That's
we'll both
just
get
not
one
fair.
in then. I will get a second one in.
That's right. I'm trying to go low cadence. Thanks for that.
Anytime.
Well, that's just not true. If I were to ask for another one, I wouldn't get it.
Well, you see, if you ask, then you don't get.
Uh-oh, the slow cadence is going to get me because now I'm doing... Okay, there we go. Oh, wait. No, back up again.
Come across Unger before. The guy that's ahead of us. That Pete Unger that's ahead of us. I think we've come across him on one of these before.
Or that was... Who was that? We ended up becoming friends. It is Paul Unger. I think we've dealt with Paul Unger before, but this is not the one we saw the other day. That was another Unger. A younger Unger. Alright, I need to get my more modulated here. Grace is throwing dishes around.
Uh-oh. Come on, Grace, it's not a Greek wedding.
The other day it was Andreas Unger, who was actually the same age, not a younger Unger.
He's not a younger Unger. He's not an older Unger.
Nope.
There you go. We could be doing an older Unger workout here. Well, so far, all it's given me as I pass through the gates has been XP. Come on, give me a feather.
Feather. Man, one thing about biking to work today is that I'm usually I have all of my stuff at work. Like I have an extra sweatshirt at work and an extra pair of shoes. Keep the amount of stuff down that I have to carry with me. That's not the case anymore. I didn't plan ahead properly. So now I need to try to stuff all those things in my bag, along with pants, all that.
Oh, come on, Rick. You know that failing to plan is planning to fail.
Ah, yes. Sometimes it's good to just fly off the cuff, you know? As long as you don't hit the ground. I don't have to carry a lunch today, so that saves a lot of room. Because
Why, how big a lunch do you pack?
well, it's usually a pretty good size.
So we've had a pizza stone for quite some time, and I finally used it yesterday. It's okay.
I think it adds just a little more to it, you know. Does require a little more heating up though.
Well, just put it in when you put the oven on to warm. Coffee stop time.
It's amazing what a VO2 max workout will do to like bringing all of your fitness right back for a little bit. A little tuning. Let's go catch people.
There's no one to catch.
I'm gonna go catch my ghost. Except it's 32 seconds ahead. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I told you I'd slow you down. Goshi, thank you for the ride on. I just saw the last 2 digits of the time. I'm thinking, wow, that 3 minutes went quick. I thought it said 12 seconds. It says 112 seconds. My average heart rate for this segment so far is dash dash.
I'm starting to get up there. On yesterday's climb, I had a lot of 290 average ones.
Oh no, that's my power average.
But my power. Where are you going?
I don't know. I fancy riding with Nudegger, I think. Yeah, I've latched onto Nudegger now. You're going to steam past me. Oh, am I going to catch on to you? No. Thank you.
Okay. Well, it's a chance to rest then. Whew.
It had a half-hearted attempt at me pulling me back onto you there.
My heart rate was looking good, but I don't think my legs can keep that up for very long.
Yeah.
I did feel surprisingly good yesterday for giving such an effort when my body did not feel ready for it in the morning. Because that day before, I had done pretty good effort. And it was a long run.
Come on, give me a feather this time, please. No, more XP.
Well, thanks. Laguna, Negra, or nothing. Do we look like we need XP?
Can't be sure.
Oh, I'm seeing some reds coming in.
Seeing red. Calm down. Count to 10.
It's turning red. Hallelujah, it's turning red. Can't copyright that one. Mine. No infringement there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure once this mountain changes, it just stays that way for a while, if I remember correctly.
Yes, all I see for a little while now is orange and red. We do have a blue bit coming up.
Cat's bothering Grace right now. I can hear her telling him to get lost. Oh, keep going. I gotta make quick adjustments. My hip's been starting to bother me lately. Right now I'm playing the game of if I have the balance too far one way, I get a saddle sore. Too far the other way, my hip starts to bother me. Eventually I'm gonna find the Goldilocks position. And using a level so far has helped not at all, because it tells me 2 different readings on either side.
Really like a feather coming into this little bit here. Come on, Swift.
Oh, it does look like it evens out eventually.
Yeah.
Maybe this is it. Nope.
Yay, a feather!
Ooh, I got one too.
Well, we passed the halfway point distance-wise. We've not got halfway climb-wise.
I think a lot of the climbs coming up I've never done. Do you say schedule or schedule?
A schedule.
Schedule?
Yeah.
I say schedule, but I've always had this feeling like I want to say schedule. I feel like
Schedule.
I don't know. Schedule. Why not? You know. Anyway, yeah. So, Puy de Dome. I'm guessing it's called. Never done that one. That one's cool. That one turns right into a little spinny staircase. Oh. Kind of ends like a volcano climb. That one's for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And I think I've done
How long is that
that
one?
village. Oh, it is. Looks like it's kind of small. 8.1 miles. 7% gradient. So it's an hour at 3 watts a kilo.
So we could do that on Monday.
Yeah. Trying to think. Oh yeah. Never mind. I was going into this week or into next week thinking, yeah, school vacation. I won't have to worry about bringing Grace to school. Oh, no, no, no. She has practice twice a day, or tryouts twice a day, so first one starts at the beginning of school. And then I think I've done the Cole de la Madone. Maybe not, actually. I feel like I have them. That one's 16.3 kilometers. That one is 63 minutes at 3 watts a kilo. That one's Tuesday through Thursday. And then I know I've done Col du Plat Cervassel. And then the last two of the month I have not done. But Naba, Bay, whatever that accent is, and Crow Road. I can pronounce that one pretty good. Which I know Crow Road is a very short
Use your
one.
feather.
Oh yeah.
We get another power up in a second.
See, I would have gotten to that blue downhill part. They've been like, oh no, I never used my feather. Oh yeah. I haven't even been using my small one. Oh, much better.
XP, yay!
I was over here cross-chaining for a little while. Well, that kind of hurts my whole low RPM thing, though. There we go. Whoa, someone's coming at us hard. 5 watts. I hope they've been doing this the whole time. They're not just trying to catch us. If that's the case, they might have it. It might be theirs. I'm going to toss them a little ride on for a curd as they fly by.
That like, throw me a fucking bone. Austin Powers.
You just have to try to avoid the spokes.
Why? That'd be funny.
There. Do you remember what his name was?
No.
Either. This guy? Well, I hope it's this guy. Oh no, never mind. It needs to update.
MD4. Yeah, UW.
Ah. I'm gonna try to see. Oh, 6 watts a kilo now. Reaching the top already.
Raymond, thank you for liking the stream.
Still doing 5.2. This should be perfect for us. We should be able to make the downhill and do the lap around the volcano all in time.
We might get back down in time to help to see that guy that was doing his 25 volcano lap come somewhere close.
Oh, he was?
Oh, there was a message. There was a message when we were waiting to start.
Well, it's good they're still talking.
Thomas beneath to it. 25 or 20 volcano laps done. 5 to go.
Seems like, oh, that's not that much. The long 5 laps right there.
Yep.
I don't think I even told anybody that was nearby when I finished mine. I just didn't feel like it anymore. I was just done. I think I mentioned it in the beginning. Then some people talked about it. Then after that, I was just like, nope, not talking about it anymore.
Well, I've said this before. I did the TeamODZ entry before I did mine. Kirsten and Megan were doing it, so I thought, yeah, okay. So at one point, I got the fastest lap. Held that for a few laps. I did that early on because I knew I wouldn't want to do it later on.
Yeah. Maybe that's why when I was first riding with Megan and stuff, and after we had done a couple random centuries that neither one of us planned to do, she was like, Andy's over somewhere. Have you ever met Andy? And I was like, not officially. I've been on rides with him.
That crazy British dude.
And she's like, oh, I think you'll like him. I think you guys would get along. Probably because of the random I've done the TeamODZ entry. Let's kick it up a notch. Let's ride for the rest of the day while my wife and your dog look at us going, what are you doing? I thought you were doing a 2-hour ride.
The day I Everested, my family went out for the day. We came downstairs after they got back and looked at me.
Oh,
And what, you're still riding?
What are you doing?
I had the kitchen counter covered in food.
Just not caring.
Well, no, I had it covered in food, so, you know, on the cents I could get off the bike and...
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be so much better on the Alp. For one, less trips. But for two, you at least get that full descent.
Yeah.
Not that it really helps much after you've been climbing a lot. You just feel horrible no matter what. But
No, I'm not going to get another coffee stuff.
Oh, yeah.
There in 10 minutes.
And I have a feather that I can use at some point. I have a coffee stop and a feather. All right, I'm going to coffee stop it.
All right.
I might do that kind of. I don't know though. If you forget about a coffee stop, you really need a coffee stop. Well, now that I've taken to drinking coffee for right now, have some. It's amazing how your body gets used to coffee after a little bit. Doesn't seem to dry me out as much. And I don't think I get as jittery. Oh, we're almost done. I wish you could get all of the climbs. That would be kind of fun one day to do all of the climbs. Try to do all the climbs at once in one sitting. Or the idea seems fun.
Yeah.
I don't know how the reality would be. There's nothing better than doing a different climb each time. Oh, cat's back at it again. What a menace. You left me alone. Taking it all out on Grace then.
You got left?
7 seconds. Although, I might stop it here pretty soon because I want to use my feather before we go through that gate. Nah, I'll definitely have time.
Oh, you'll have time, yeah.
I was thinking about it yesterday, especially after when I was on Pookie Bear's or Pookie Butt's stream, and I said I've done 2 team time trials, which actually was not true because I've done 3. I remembered the one that Gerrie, you and I did.
Yeah.
All right, I'm over it. And that one actually went well. But other than that, those other 2 that I had done, both times I had saddle issues. The first one was when I went to tighten my saddle, or my, and ended up breaking it. So then I had it rigged with a cheap mountain bike. What do you call those things?
Saddle.
Yeah. Well, the thing to hold it into place, onto the frame. I had it rigged to this point where, and shimmed and all kinds of stuff, but it worked. And then the last time, for some reason, I decided it was time to change my saddle right before it. So then I was an extreme hip pain. I never used my feather. Hey Nick.
Ok Nick. Bonjour, comment ça va? I was talking with Maury Canby earlier. Is it raining in Yorkshire as well, or just Maury Canby?
What was the name? Maury Candy?
No, Morecambe. Maury Canby.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, more candy sounds cool. It's always sunny at your desk. Oh, Chester's at it again.
There you go. There's a spelling of Morecambe. Now you can see why I said Maury Canby.
Okay. But you can also see why I could say Maury Candy. Or more candy.
Oh no, because there's no D in there.
Yeah, no, I know. Unless if, I guess that would be the dyslexic way. More candy.
Yeah.
Which I am not, so more candy. Uh-oh, it's gonna be warm today, but I don't know. Never mind. It's a clear sky.
Alright, I'm going to put a word in the screen chat here.
All right. Ooh, are we gonna play the pronunciation game?
We're gonna play the pronunciation game. There you go, Rick. How do we say that?
Oh, we've done this one.
I know, but can you remember?
It's not implicity. I know that, right? It's is it just Ambleside?
This is Ambleside, yes.
Okay. See, that's the thing. You never know. I always mention Massachusetts at that time. Is that Towchester? Towchester?
Trying to hear, but we're not yet.
How about this one? Oh, I gotta type it right.
No, I'm gonna let him stew on that one, Nick.
Not Towchester?
No.
All right, so this is a funny one because this shows Maine and the way that Maine changes things. What's that one that I just put in?
Well, you see, I speak French, so I know what that is.
Oh yeah, and I know what it should be. But in Maine, for some reason, that's called callus. I don't know why. But yeah, you just hop across the river, which it's right on the border with New Brunswick. And they call it Calais.
Which is correct.
Very strange. Yeah.
Where are you
Very
going?
strange. I don't know. Where are you?
2 seconds behind.
There's another
I'm
person
coming.
trying to beat it. All right, I'm gonna try another one. How about, is it just Towchester?
No.
Hey, Ian.
There's Ian.
Oh, Salisbury?
Morning, boys.
Morning, boys. That's almost. If you could lower that a couple of boxes, that'd almost be an Eric. Morning, boys.
Morning, boys.
It's almost like you have to get really close to the microphone. Morning, boys.
There you go.
I did say it correct? Nice.
Yeah, you got it pretty close there. For the morning, boys.
I like Towchester better. I also have the thing that drives Shannon, one of my coworkers, crazy because she's from South Shore, Boston area, and I always call Dorchester Duster because if we're gonna do Worcester, we might as well call it Duster.
I agree with you.
We're gonna call it Leicester, although that one doesn't make sense because that one's spelled completely different. But then I always add that Boston accent to it, where it's Dusta. It's actually quite fun to say. Have another go at it. Okay. Colchester.
What do you put your bread in to cook it?
A toaster. Is that what it is? It's toaster? That makes sense. Okay. I should know better. I like to say I know how Boston's my second language, but I'm gradually learning. So I think Boston has it the closest as far as all these names go.
Yeah, I had to give him a clue, Nick.
Yeah. That makes sense though, now looking at it. Toaster. So I was close. Towchester.
You were miles away.
I feel like it was the right direction.
If Toaster was on Pluto and you were on the sun, you still wouldn't be anywhere near.
Oh no, I think I was on the right road, just going the wrong way.
So yesterday, I get a screenshot of a program from Faith. Daddy, I need help. My program isn't working. And by the way, I can't call you right now because she's in another class, but she's doing her computer science homework in another class, and her computer science homework needs to be submitted in an hour. So I look through it and I see the problem straight away. I don't tell her what the problem is, I give her a clue. And she's got to fix it in 2 places. Well, she fixes it in one, and it starts working. And she sends me a screenshot of the output. I said, okay, well, you've sorted the problem out in one place. What about the other one? And then she realised and fixed that.
That's the best way.
So when I first came over here, Nick, went to church one day, and obviously they can hear my accent. So they said, "Where are you from?" I said, "From the UK." Because over here they don't call it the UK, do they, Nick?
I do.
It's
But yeah,
England.
it's very. There's a lot of people that do call it England.
So I was from the Ukraine.
Ukraine.
Yeah.
Andy, Ukrainian. Sounds a lot different than my other Ukrainian friend.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Must be a regional thing.
All right. I thought better than to correct him, but he probably went around the rest of the church telling them that I was from the Ukraine.
See, I like to pay attention to things, so I say the UK because I know that it's not just England. Some people don't pay attention to those things.
Yeah, Nick's from Yorkshire. I can't even say that. Yorkshire sister.
Yorkshire sister. It's like Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Here. Worcester.
I'm glad it isn't called that, Nick, because no one would be able to pronounce the name of the Yorkshire puds then. I was going to make some on Sunday and I never did. I'll have to make some for Thanksgiving. Yorkshire puds for Thanksgiving with Faith here.
Well, that's coming right up.
It is. Faith will be here on Tuesday evening.
I thought we were going to stay here for Thanksgiving and do something small and then go to my in-laws during the weekend. Apparently that all got changed. Now I'm doing in-laws during Thanksgiving.
I used to have the best Thanksgivings. I would get up, ride for 3 to 4 hours, get cleaned up, go eat a lot of food at someone else's place, be stuffed, and then go home.
It's hard work on the arms, all that flying though, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you get used to it.
Yeah, see, I'm the only meat eater here, so it's pointless me getting a turkey because I'll be eating it until Easter. So
Get
a chicken.
a Cornish hen.
Do what?
Get a Cornish hen.
Cornish hen.
Yeah, that's the best way.
I get a chicken. I put the chicken in the turkey roaster and do that.
Something that takes 10 minutes. I want to get a rotisserie. That's one thing that's.
I
I don't know
one.
where I'd put it on the counter, but
Well, so my toaster oven has a rotisserie in it.
yeah, that's what I wanted. I have an air fryer that's really a lot like just a big toaster oven, and there was two options. This one was better, but didn't have the rotisserie, and then there was another one that was, seemed it was a little cheaper, but it came with the rotisserie, and I really kind of wish I would have gotten that. But then it would also limit the size.
Oh, I just read your story there, Nick. Pop-ups. All right. I guess I'm going to make pop-ups. So I put a little bit of onion powder in my pop-ups. That's easier to say than Yorkshire puds, though. Cornish hen, is that like a left-handed screwdriver? So I managed to convince my apprentice back in the day that you could get both metric and imperial adjustable spanners, or for people over here, adjustable wrenches. I sent him to the stores for one of each. All right, I won't, Nick. I might label my Yorkshire pud tins pop-up tins, though. Just not tell anybody.
I think that Cornish hen, is that like a left-handed screwdriver?
Just a very small chicken.
Cumberland sausage will be
I know
sausage.
what they are. The only thing I don't like is if Heidi picks up a Cornish hen from the store and then expects like as if three of us are going to eat it. Usually whenever I make something like that and put the time in, usually I always brine a chicken.
So before the family went vegan, one Thanksgiving it might have even been Christmas, I was cooking a turkey in the roaster, and the house smelled lovely, roasting turkey. And because I was lifting the cover off to baste it once in a while, and as I lifted it off, it was almost done. Faith and Hope stood either side of me as I'm basting it, and I said to Hope, I said, "Which piece are you going to have, Hope?" She said, "I'll have a leg, Daddy." And I said, "How about you, Faith?" And Faith said, "I'll have a leg too." I said, "Well, what about me?" And Faith looked at me, she said, "Well, you can have a leg as well, Daddy." I looked at Faith, I said, "How many legs do you think a turkey has, Faith?"
This isn't a Kentucky Fried Turkey.
That could be one of the many stories that I regale at Faith's wedding.
Yeah, it's good to be stocking them up.
Oh, believe me, I've got no shortage of them. I don't think any dad has, really, have they?
Nah. Yeah, I think my favorite way to do Thanksgiving, which I have not been able to do in quite some time, if ever, is to just have a small get-together that doesn't involve a lot of cooking, but also doesn't involve me leaving my house.
But the best part about leaving your house is you don't have to clean up or do anything. You leave when you want to leave.
Exactly. But if it's a small one, then you get to control the scenario a little more, where it's like, well, no point in making all kinds of food.
Oh, here's a
And why do
suggestion
we
for you,
even
Rick.
have to have a trip?
Go to Clay's.
Go to Clay's. Yeah. That's a good idea. All right, well, I'll be seeing you. I'll show
No,
up
I mean-
late, leave early,
Take Heidi and
make a mess.
take Heidi and Grace as well. And the cat. Take the cat.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
leave it there.
Yeah, that's right. Show up late, leave early, make a mess the whole time I'm there. I want to see his face when I'm jumping on his bed with my shoes on.
Yeah, put the
He
cat in a box.
he would.
Put it under his tree.
He wouldn't care. His wife would care, though. She'd probably come at me with something.
Ooh.
He'd probably jump on the bed with me. Most likely, knowing Clay.
Whatever floats your boat.
It is very interesting that they chose to have this lap and a half after
Yeah.
the time for them.
Sure, it was shorter on France, wasn't it? You just had to dodge some
Shorter.
sheep.
Yeah, this all seems new. This was like part of one of the last updates, it seems, in the last couple of weeks. All right, so we need to look for whatever his name is. That's completing the 25 laps. Might be done though. 5 laps would take less than an hour, wouldn't it?
Don't know, it depends. Yeah, it would do, yeah.
Maybe he's doing extra credit.
Maybe that's it, it's just past us. At 5 watts a kilo.
Yeah. I do that whenever I'm doing a VO2 workout. I give everybody ride-ons just to keep myself engaged in something other than how I feel. Yesterday I went through the day thinking, good thing I got a PR on the Alp, or else I would have felt like garbage all day. But since I got a PR, I was happy all day. So now I know if I'm ever going to go for it again, which I will, I need to make sure I get a PR or suffer the consequences.
I got a PR today as well. But then I've never ridden that before.
Yeah. I don't think I did.
I don't think I've ridden that before, actually. Might have done. It might have been one of the ones that we've done
Yeah.
already.
I'm pretty sure I did it by myself when I did it. It was,
by myself.
I think it was a Saturday morning right before they were getting ready to do that stage of the Vuelta with that climb in it. And I did the whole, I'm not going to race on this. And then I started out at a steady 3 watts, 3.5 watts. And then someone passes me. And then I think I picked it up at the end. Classic.
One more lap. 17 minutes with the ebb.
Okay. Been like 2 weeks at least since I rode my outdoor bike. I'm gonna have to do all kinds of stuff to get back into it. It's the temperature now anyway. It is now 35. Still pretty cold. Foggy. But I think it's warming up. Yeah. Like 40 for the next hour. 45. Getting up into the 50s. Might be a little cold at the start. I think I might do the long way to work. Or one of them. The shorter long way.
It'd be really funny if people are riding the climbs, and you do have to do the extra bit. Get the badge.
Yeah.
And they're not doing it.
If they're just quitting out.
Yeah.
Why am I not getting? And maybe that's why. Maybe I have more to do than I thought. Maybe I haven't completed these other ones, but I do remember having. Well, typically I wait until I get it, until it says completed, and I do have the first badge, so I know those. At least the first one counted. One of them did. But I feel like I used to give it to you at the top. I may be wrong. But it seems like that was my mindset when we went into starting to do these ones where we had to do this full lap. It's good though, because it gets me up to where my mileage is. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Ooh, I should probably drip some in my bottle. Ooh, I'm gonna have a strong headwind on the way home.
Oh, I didn't want to start my feather now. I wanted to start on the climb and just get ready for it. Come back, feather. Bumsy.
All right, boys, I'm going to drop off here. Short ride today. Just getting
All right,
over
Ian.
being sick.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Hope you're soon back to 100%, mate. Have a
All
good
right,
weekend.
see you.
Good luck.
Later.
You
Have a
too.
good one.
Bye.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, me too.
But wait, I feel like I rode after being sick with Ian, and he said, "Keep going, don't be a wuss." Wait, can we get him back on real quick?
All right, Nick. Thank you very much, my friend. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your
Have a good
Yorkshire
one.
hot dogs if that's what you have. And definitely Yorkshire puts this weekend as well.
Yorkshire.
Yeah, we're almost done here. couple more minutes and we'll be at the lap marker and we'll be done.
I feel like if I say that too much, my screen will be covered in saliva.
Fortunately, mine's far enough away.
Ooh, yeah. That's what I want for Thanksgiving. It's a nice little beef roast. I feel like it's been a while since I've had any sort of moo cow. Lately, it's just been all pigs and birds. Because I haven't been doing any grocery shopping. Because I don't want to see it. I don't want to see how much this stuff costs.
Nick's down for some roast beef and Yorkshire pop-ups this weekend. Will you enjoy your pop-ups, mate? Alrighty, time to get ready for the ebb. Thanks for joining us, Nick. Everybody else is out there. We'll drop the stream now and go and get it ready for the Friday ebb. We'll be back shortly. Thank you. Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
High five.
There it is.
There we go. Nice work on the correct arm. Alright, folks. We'll catch you all later. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.